Okay, you heard me geeking out about Galaxy Quest, but it has very good messages in it that aren't spelled out, but I wanted to talk about. The first one being the obvious, the power of passion in the fans coming in to save the day when the crew really can't because they weren't watching the show. But fans were paying attention and they help them out and they're able to save the day when their skills are needed for real, which is the dream of so many people. That one day our useless knowledge will save the planet. And the other thing I really wanted to talk about is how even the silliest thing can mean so much to somebody. You could see that with the crew learning to embrace this show and this part of their lives that seemed like it held them back, but it did end up bringing them together, and even the silliest things have had such an impact. They were taking it for granted, but when aliens took it as their Bible or their Constitution, and it suddenly became real to them in a very fun way. I guess you could see that as an allegory for creation in general, how something that you create really does take on a new life and really can mean something to someone. Even if you don't think much of it, creation really does have a power. Even if it's the silliest thing, even if it's a cheesy sci-fi show from 20, 40, 50 years ago, it can mean something. Even if it didn't last very long, it was canceled, it still has staying power, and anything really can be that. I think that's part of the reason that it's such a heartwarming movie. For starters, it is that reality. There is that reality to it. It's so clearly based on Star Trek, but you really get to see the power of creation in general and how people can take something that seems so silly so seriously, and how important that really can be. It's just a really beautiful, passionate, heartfelt movie with some good messages that it doesn't beat you over the head with it, but it's still there, and it's still very, very nice.